Did Elvis influence your performance style or your singing style?
Well, absolutely. I was just doing straight country, and that's all I had ever planned on doing. And he started talking to me about his kind of music. We didn't really have a name for it at that point. And I said, well, you know, I love it, of course, but you're a guy, you can sing it, and I just don't think I can do it. And he just kept insisting that I could do it. He said, you've got the voice, and he took me out to his home, and we lived in Memphis, and we played records that afternoon, and he'd pick up the guitar and sing to me. And one more funny story, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Not too long ago, I was doing a radio program, a guy interviewing me about Elvis, and I had just told that story about being at his home, and this man said, well, oh, he said, do you remember any of the records that you play? And I said, you've got to be kidding. I'm 17. I'm sitting in Elvis Presley's bedroom. He's playing guitar and singing to me. You think I'm going to remember what record he played? Actually, I do remember most of them were like black music, blues and things. But he was very insistent, and he made me promise that somewhere along the way that I would try this kind of music. And so I promised him. In 1956, I went from Decca Records to Capitol. And I thought, well, this might be a good time if I'm going to try this, because it was really big music by then. And a friend of mine wrote a special song for me. It was kind of, had a little country in it and rockabilly. It was called I Gotta Know. And so that was a good transition song for me.
It really has both those styles in it. I think we have that up there, don't we? Can we hear a little I Gotta Know by Wanda Jackson? It starts off country.
Don't get any countryer than that. Joe Nathan's on the guitar. I love.
You could really hear yourself moving between styles there. As a singer, was that a challenge to try to, did you have to learn new ways to sing when you sang?
No, I think the songs just did it. It brought it out in me. Someone asked me, about how did you learn to growl, do this growling, and I said, well, I was recording Fujiyama Mama. I think that was the first one that I discovered this, and I was just having a little trouble getting into it, and my daddy, who was my real mentor, came out in the studio. He said, Wanda, he said, he was very soft-spoken, he said, just rear back and sing that like you're singing it to a house full of people. I said, oh, like that? Okay. I was able to do it.
Were there any female performers that influenced you in that period, or were you mainly looking at some of the male rock and rollers?
Lauren, there weren't any women singing it. I was first.